Wednesday's child is full of woe. Most people of my generation remember the rhyme. Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. I was born on a Wednesday, and for reasons I could never fully explain, those words stayed with me my entire life. Not because I believed a nursery rhyme could predict a human being, but because even as a child, I already sensed something in myself that felt heavier than the world seemed comfortable with. I was never the bubbly child, never the naturally light one, never socially effortless. I watched other people move through life with a kind of brightness that seemed to come naturally to them, while I always felt more inward, more observant, more emotionally permeable somehow. Even when I was young, I felt things deeply. Atmospheres, undercurrents, contradictions. The emotional weather inside people that nobody was talking about out loud. And somewhere along the way, I quietly concluded that this was something I needed to fix. So I tried. Like many people do, I spent years trying to reshape my temperament into something more acceptable, more positive, more optimistic, more marketable, more socially digestible. I tried affirmations, mindset work, positive thinking, reinvention. I tried becoming lighter because the world rewards lightness. But no matter how hard I tried, something in me resisted the performance of it. Not because I wanted to suffer, not because I was committed to sadness, but because what I was trying to become was not actually my nature. It has taken me most of my life to understand the difference between melancholy and depth. The world often treats them as the same thing, but they are not. Some people are simply built closer to the emotional tide of life, closer to grief, closer to beauty, closer to contradiction, closer to the invisible emotional atmosphere moving underneath human interaction. We notice things, we absorb things, we carry things. Not because we are weak, but because our systems are porous by design. I think many people carry this quietly. Not everyone was built for relentless optimism. Not everyone was built to move quickly across the surface of life. Some people were born with nervous systems that register more atmosphere, more contradiction, more grief, more beauty, more tension beneath language. And in a culture that rewards performance, speed, extroversion, and constant positivity, those people often spend decades believing their nature itself is the problem, especially women. Women are expected to soothe, brighten rooms, carry emotional warmth for others, smile through exhaustion, translate pain into palatable language. So when a woman is inward, serious, emotionally complex, contemplative, or visibly affected by the deeper undercurrents of life, she is often treated as if something inside her needs correction. I was born under a crescent moon, which later became part of my own symbolism and work. My chart is deeply lunar, Cancer rising, Pisces moon, all water and emotional current beneath the harder structure of Capricorn. A life spent trying to hold form while feeling everything. And maybe that is the real tension I've lived with all along. The Capricorn in me trying to survive, the moon in me refusing not to feel. I spent much of my life trying to become more like the sun, brighter, lighter, more socially effortless, more emotionally uncomplicated, less affected by the invisible atmosphere moving through people and places. But I don't think I was ever built that way. Some people are solar by nature. They radiate outward. They move directly through the world. Their energy is warming, visible, immediate. And some of us are lunar. We reflect more than we project. We feel in cycles. We disappear inward when overwhelmed. We notice what shifts beneath the surface before words are ever spoken aloud. The moon does not generate its own light, yet somehow it still pulls the tides of the entire earth. I think about that often now, especially after spending so many years believing that depth itself was the wound. Now I wonder if the real wound was spending most of my life apologizing for my nature in the first place. If something in this spoke to you, you can go deeper with the full written piece on Substack at tendingtheinbetween.substack.com.